Hello, hello, it's Wazzel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 4 here in the Almighty region, where we're doing a day, or thereabouts, trying to work our way through all of SnowRunner in hard mode. We're still scouting. We're in the little ZiKZ 566A, which is proving to be a good little scout. We do have to be careful of damage to it though, because we haven't got any way of fixing it. So as we found yesterday, once it gets damaged, we sort of have to bring it back to the garage, which is a bit of a pain. But today should be our last day of scouting, and with any luck we might actually bring a truck in. But I haven't really thought through the tasks at all, so it's a bit of a creative process as we go. So you'll see the changes to the plan as we start to try and do things and then realise that, oops, should have done that in a different sequence or whatever. But as long as this loads up and gets us going, we should be fine to get stuck into our little run. Now at the moment, I'm just trying to see where we're up to. So we're down here in the sort of the southwest corner of the map. And I'm going to try and just sort of clear out this last part, and I'm assuming I can either come across the very bottom here or up here. I don't know, so we'll just have a bit of a go down here. There's no watchtowers down here, so we don't get to actually see what's going on. So as we go, we'll sort of explore as we go anyway. So we've still got heaps of fuel in the fuel tank on our back, so I think we should be okay. Don't want too many of these great big rocky things getting in the way though. I don't know that there's any tasks down here either. I think this is a bit devoid of everything, but we'll have a look. Squeeze across there. Yeah, my plan for the scouting today is to come back across the bottom of the map and just see if we can explore all the way across the bottom and then make it back to that factory in the bottom east corner. So we're struggling a bit here, but it'll be okay. Yes, I haven't really worked out what I'm doing in terms of the tasks. I know there's some contracts that will help us clear the roads, so that's probably what I'm going to start to focus on. But similarly to actually a number of regions now, there's a number of tasks and contracts that are held up behind other tasks and contracts. That's interesting. Where's that going? Nowhere. So we've got a path that's sort of going up here. Oh, there it goes. But it doesn't really go anywhere. How weird. What if it goes down through? Oh, maybe it's just cutting this. Maybe it's just cutting this edge off, which looks very muddy and wet. So it might, just out of interest, have a look. Oh, does that going anywhere really? Doesn't look like it's going anywhere really. Kind of straight up the hill. That's about all. Don't want to go up the hill. It's not really helping us. No. So I think I'm okay. I mean, you can see I'm still on the path. And that's probably the road that we've just rejoined. So I'd say I've just cut a little bit off, that's all. That's all good. A bit scary coming up here, but you know, not too bad. Nice scenery anyway. Again, more mud for a muddy crossing, which will be annoying, but not too bad. Okay, I think that's the quarry buildings over there. I'm kind of heading towards, I think. I don't know, actually, maybe it's not. Maybe that's the back of the warehouse. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Oh my, look what we've got here, a little truck. A little truck on its side. Hello, little truck. 92 horses and something or other. 92 horses and 1 horse breeder. Oh, back to the garage. Sure, we can do that. Actually, where is the garage for this one? Where do you want it? 92. The horse breeder's garage. Where the heck is that? Oh, over there. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty awful. I'm not going to be able to get it there very easily. What I might do, I'll bring it and bring it back down to here. At least then it's sort of well on its way. So let's stand it up. Come on, little horse. And we'll tow it along a bit. Oh, we'll also refuel ourselves. So we're just going to bring it with us down to the main road, which hopefully won't be too bad. So this one's got to go all the way over to the other side. So we'll no doubt take him over there later on when we're going across there. Maybe we'll just drag him behind when we're taking a load from the warehouse here. Because this road should lead me back up to the main road. At least we'll have him at a spot where he can be accessed. Cool. Right there, little guy. So here we go. So he can come back up here and we'll leave him up here at the main road ready to keep going all the way around. Because I know we're going to have to get stuff from this warehouse. This was metal beams and small pipes and stuff like that. So that will be very useful in the future. So we've done that. Let's just stop there for a second. So we've picked up our little 92 horses. Now, we could keep going back around that way, but I think all that's going to do is just take us around that path. So I'm sort of thinking that might not be worth much to us, other than opening up the map a bit more. So we might stick to the main road and head back down. We've got that bucket list one that I sort of did when or activated when the truck was very, very damaged. So I'm tempted to go and find that Don, even if we don't take it back yet. But at least we might bring it out to the main road so it's more available when we do come past. So I think that was down here and off to the left. Just being very careful of these rocks, I don't like them. Now if I remember, we have to get off this main road at some stage as well. It's broken. I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh, that's right, this was one we actually managed to drive down and then drive up again in this little truck. But I think we might take the scenic route this time. Okay, we can come back here. Yeah, so if we go and grab that Don that's sort of over on the other side of the water there. Oh, good to see someone came back and fixed that guard fence, because we broke it last time we were here, knocked it over. So let's come back here and pick up the Don and bring it back to the main road. Just want to be careful of the mud and rocks here. I mean, we managed to seriously damage the truck last time we were over this way, so these rocks are pretty nasty. Alright, we were trying to pull up and over that rock, were we? Sometimes it's very hard to see what's happening underneath. Alright, there's the little Don, hiding back there. Now maybe we could have dragged it with us when we were coming back, but I think given the truck was as damaged as it was, it would have been asking a lot. So let's turn around. He's not attached to that trailer, so we'll leave that there. Oh, little Don. Yeah, so we'll bring this guy back to the main road and then keep going along to the factory or whatever it is in the southeast corner. I'm pretty sure there's a task that we also didn't do last time because we were so damaged, called Detour, which we might be able to do this time. Pretty muddy and yucky. We can make it. So here we are back to the gateway. We'll leave that little guy there. And here's the detour task. So this isn't a contest, it's just a task, but it's a lot like a contest in that it's visit the 8 checkpoints or whatever it is. In this particular one, it's the checkpoints around this path. So hopefully we should be able to get this done. Get ourselves back to the factory, and then we might look to switch to a cargo truck. Gee, is that a frog I just saw then? Could have been. So I'm in two minds. I think I'll probably start with the Tayga, but I don't know. I don't even know what task I'm going to do, to be honest. I know I want to start fixing those roads and stuff like that pretty quick, because the longer we have to go around them, the harder it is. Let's just get on going. Yeah, so I've got, well, obviously I've got lots of big Russian trucks that I can play with. I'm not sure at this stage what's going to work out the best. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to bring in the big ZiKZ, just because that's so strong. I'm thinking I'll also bring the Tayga. But after that, I'm not so sure. I'm not even sure how I want to set them up. Whether I want to run the Tayga as a 2-slot truck with a crane, or whether I want to give it a semi-trailer. Ooh, that was a bit scary. A bit bumpy there. Obviously the ZiKZ will be as a, I think it's a 2-slot, isn't it, without a crane. I'm not sure if the ZiKZ is a 2-slot or a 3-slot now I think about it. I think it's a 2-slot. It's just big and heavy. And then of course the other thing, I've got the FEM37 that I've just got in North Carolina, which is supposed to be something big and heavy and huge wheels. So that's probably another one, although that's articulated, and I'm not a lover of articulated trucks. You just can't make them go where you want to. They have a mind of their own. And on top of that, we've got, of course, my favourite, the Voron AE, which always works well, either with just a 2-slot tray bed or with a semi-trailer. And then we've also got the Dan, which is good for heavy stuff. Plus we've got the, I can't think what it's called, the Azov 7 series, which I probably won't be bringing out because of its big long nose that just always seems to get caught in everything. And then we've got the Step, which is a good fuel truck, which we may need. Like by having the garage here, it's not, sorry, the fuel station here, it's not so bad. So, and there's probably another couple that I could use. Obviously I've got the Tartar in the garage, which I could have used for scouting, but honestly seemed a little bit of overkill. The Tartar is so strong compared to anything else. And I wanted to give this little one a go. I think you're saying yesterday as well, hindsight, probably should have tried the Warthog rather than the ZiKZ, just to get those repair parts. Hey, there we go. So that's Detour. Okay, and Detour done. We get $1,000 and we finish that task and make it back to the factory. So all up, not a bad effort. So I might just pull up here. So that's pretty well done. So we've got a few things that are kind of on the go at the moment. We've got the little Don, which is now sitting about here somewhere. And then we've got the little Khan Lo4f, which is sitting here. The Don has to come back up to here, and the Khan Lo4f has to come all the way over to here. So that's a bit of a problem. But when we look at things, in terms of getting around the map, we want to try and open up these maps a little bit. So I think, why? Because we've obviously finished something. We've got a couple of these ones have popped up. Oh, these are scanning ones. Okay, so I'm not too sure if I want to do those straight away. Well, again, that's an interesting way to start. I haven't done that before, to start with a scanning. There's those two. And that one. Okay, so they're all the scanny ones. Maybe I should do some scanning. I don't think I've ever started by doing scanning. So what have we got? Close Sesame needs to scan the southeastern mine shaft, the northern mine shaft, and the southwestern. So I'm assuming that's these things. Or maybe not. And then we've also got Tremors, Stonewall, Western Crew Trailer and Main Landing. Seismic. Right, so I'm pretty sure all of these are seismic, aren't they? Okay. So why don't we go back to the garage. The only thing is, if I start doing these and I haven't yet finished opening up the bridges and all that sort of thing, it'll be a little bit harder. But I'm tempted to give it a go. So let's go to the garage. Truck storage. I need a truck which has seismic jiggers. And I think that's mostly these off-roaders, isn't it? So the Voron. Now seismic is seismic that? No, that's metal, isn't it? Trying to think. That's seismic, that funny looking thing. So the Pike can do seismic vibrator. The Tayga 6455B can do seismic vibrator. The normal Tayga can do seismic vibrator. I'm tempted to bring this one out. I don't think I've used it very much. Why not? Let's bring out a Tayga, because they're so good. I like Tayga. And we'll, for a bit of fun, we'll give him a seismic vibrator. Bigger engine. Put the SnowRunner or the off-road box into it. He's already raised. He's got his tyres on. We'll give him a better winch. I wonder if I should give him a spare wheel. Maybe. No. I need the seismic vibrator. It's that one. Now, can I get a roof wheel mount? Interesting. I can now have a roof wheel mount, so that at least give me a spare wheel, but it doesn't give me any repair points, which obviously I need. Okay. So I've got the seismic vibrator though. Oops. Front side. Nope. Rooftop, we got the rooftop fog lights, fine. Got the reinforced bar, which has also got lights on it. Okay, so once again, if we do go out like we are now, we're not going to have any repair points, and this guy doesn't have any spare fuel. So we're sort of asking a lot of the Tayga, to be honest. But we'll give it a go, and what's the worst thing that'll happen? It'll get stuck somewhere and I'll have to send someone off to find it. So we'll give the Tayga a go, and we'll start to have a look at the seismic tasks, tremors. Okay, so it's not helping me in terms of where things are. No. But at least I can find them all at once. As in, I don't have to do the stone wall first, then the western one second. Okay. And silver fern. Okay. So I may well... Oh, I'm not sure I should be doing this yet. I may well end up doing sort of all of them together. So we'll see how we go. And what's the other one? Something about sesame. Okay, so we've activated all of them. Southeast, northern. Yeah, okay. All right, northern is 523. Okay. Oh boy, this is probably going to be really silly. Let's have a go. Whoops. So let's see if we can find this northern mine shaft while we're up here in the north. So I'm pretty much going to be watching that that marker, and 3540. So we're sort of going the wrong way at the moment. Where do I reckon it is? Where's north? Oh, it's going to be up here somewhere. It's going to be up near that humanitarian aid supplies up that way. Who knows? Could be very, very hard to get to. I'm sort of thinking that maybe I was a bit keen doing this so early in the process, because I'm just not sure. Not sure about this at all. Get back to the main road. Alright. Because the numbers are going up, I kind of feel like I'm going the wrong way right from the start. So let's come around a bit further. It is going to be in the north, but I'm probably not the right spot at the moment. I don't want to go down that road just yet because we haven't fixed that bridge. I'm not sure we ever do. Probably should have really started with some of the bridge fixing things, shouldn't I? It's just that these ones have all popped up as being available now, so that in itself is interesting. Okay, so we might just start. We might start just heading straight up. Yep. Let's go. Can we get through there? Not really. Okay. We're going to have to be careful because the Tayga's pretty quick. I saw it. Oh no, it's just a... I thought it was a tree stump, but it was just a little bush. I thought I saw a path coming up the back of here when I looked on the map. Did I not see the path coming? Yes, I did see a path going out the back of there. It's just a bit blind. Okay. This could be a bit of fun. Missed the road. So we're still definitely going the right sort of way, but now I think I want to keep going. Basically I think I want to go up here. This feels about right to me, somewhere up there. So let's keep heading around and up that way. Certainly going the right kind of direction. Don't go back. I reckon it's literally at that. Oh, of course, as I said, at the northern mine shaft. Sausage. So how good was my blue gas? Oh, 15. That. Not too shabby. Okay, so that's the first one of those. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Now, we need a southeast and a southwest. So let's just stop and have a look at the map. Looking for a southeast. So southeast is going to be down here. And a southwest. Now there was one thing that was right over here for you when we first came in. I don't know if that's what it is or not. But that might be it. And then southwest, I didn't see any mine shafts when I was sort of travelling around here, but there might be one, you know, tucked up in here, something like that. You never know. Maybe in there, that could well be one. It looks a bit like it might have a sort of a half a road leading to it. I like the look of that. We'll see. It's possible. What we might do now though is bring our truck back down to the garage. What were the other ones? So we've got those, oops. So we've got those two. And then we've got Tremors, Stone Wall, Western Landfall, Crew Trailer, Mainland, yeah, so they're all meaningless. Eastern Cataract, Northern Peak, Junkyard and Drainage Pit. So none of those make a lot of sense either. But I think these are all going to be round in here because it's the silver mine or whatever it's called, silver thing. Anyway, we will see. Let's go back down the way we came and head back. We're going to top up fuel at the fuel station and then go on from there. the Tayga's pretty strong, as we all know. Yeah, definitely. Actually, this could be interesting coming down here. It was hard enough coming up here. Worried about that great big rock there, sort of pretty much in front of us. Around that one. You kind of have to take your heart into your hands. Now, I need to go and get fuel. Got to go and get fuel. Don't jump at the gun. Don't care that we're close. We've got to get fuel. Because that's the only thing being in the Tayga. It doesn't have any fuel add-on its roof. We're going to have to be a bit wary of fuel use, but I'm kind of hoping that most of these are in that quarry and we have to sort of do them almost all in one go. And then we'll do these ones last, actually. Because I think these two are about as far away as you can get. So if I'd actually put a cargo on, I might have cleared that blockage that's there at the cement plant, which would make that a bit easier. But I didn't. Oh, cool. Didn't we do damage going along the main road? Come back and head down there, I think it is, to get to the quarries, I think. I'll have to check the map again, now I'm not so sure. Still learning where this map is. Kind of know where the main road is now. But those quarries, because there's three of them, they all blend in a bit. So let's get some fuel. And come back. And then have a look at the map to work out which quarries we should be going to. And maybe we just go to it and then work it out from there. That might be the go. Back up this way and we'll turn off before we get to the garage. we're doing all this stuff in the dark, so you can't see where you're going very well. Okay, so let's go down here. So I think this takes us down to the quarry. If I could read that sign, it would probably say this way to the quarry. But I can't. Ooh, boy. So nice and steady along here. We should make it through to the quarry. Which I should switch tasks because I'm not doing Close Sesame. Switch over and I might try, I don't know, let's try Silver. All right, so good start already. But I think I'm heading the wrong way. I want to go back that way. Okay, so we're close. Northern Peak checkpoint. So we're close to the first one, so that's good. So I want to go back along here. That's where I want to head to, because I want to come down into this silver mine. So I need to come back to here. I wonder if I could just cut through on the... No, I don't think I can cut through on the grass. No, 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 and a bit more no. I'm just making it so much harder for myself, aren't I? Because it's dark, I can't see the terrain well enough to judge whether I can cut across it. So fairly stuck to hanging on the road. Alright, so we missed our turn a bit. But here it is here. Good turning circle on this thing. So what's the northern, whatever it was, 97, so we're getting very close to that one. 70, it's probably just down somewhere. Yeah, I'm not surprised we're going away from it because we're not in the quarry yet. I think all of these are in the quarry. Now you might remember we had quite a bit of fun in the quarry last time, didn't we? So where are we now? Here. Okay, so we're just going to follow this path, which was the scary path we fell off, and come all the way down to get into the quarry, because I think that's going to give us our spots. This is here, hopefully. I don't know now I'm not so sure. Well, that's the warehouse there, isn't it? Okay. Oh, let's follow the beepers. We'll follow the beepers, that's all we can do. So we've got one that's 120, and one that's 164, and one that's 174. So we've got 3 beepers that are all very close. gotten super close, so we're about there. The junkyard. No, over here, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Here we are at the junkyard. And why not? We might as well see if we can do our scanning. Okay, so that's that one. Let's continue down the path. Now this is the path of trepidation. This is the same path that we fell off when we were coming around with the ZiKZ a couple of days ago. I really don't want to fall off with the Tayga. But we do what we have to do. There we go, getting closer already to the next one. Kind of hoping that they're all pretty much on the path. They're not halfway up a different path or hiding somewhere else. And if I remember, there is a little fuel trailer at the bottom of this, so we will be happily refueling when we get to the bottom. So what have we got? We look like are we going away from them all at the moment? We probably are. Let's just follow this down around though. With the assumption that we would be getting closer somehow. These quarries are huge. So we're getting closer to the Eastern Cataract checkpoint, whatever that means. All our way through here. This is where it does start to get a little bit scary. Must be very, very close now. 28, 25. Alright, well, we'll scan there too. Near the steps. Okay, so now we're probably going to do a whole new circuit to go around to find the next one. So this is where we got a bit scared last time. Oh no, we got past here. Must be a bit further on. I'm not looking at that. That's just awful. That's just mean. Okay, so we're getting closer to the next one. Now, is it down or up? Let's see. 11, 7, 3, 9. Yep, so we're still going in the right direction. I'm just watching that 50 number. Okay, 39, right. That's interesting. Is it in there? $40, $42, $45, so it's back this way. Okay, it's on the inside. Okay, interesting. Don't know if I can get to the inside. Let's have a look what we can do. Maybe it's on the next layer. Maybe that's what it is. Very close, but I'm not. The drainage pit. No, the drainage pit's going to be the bit down the bottom. Okay, that's why I'm so close. Okay, that's okay. It's the next trip around. It's not here. It's the next trip around. So where's the northern peak checkpoint? So we're still going the right direction for that. Okay. 5. No, now that's getting bigger too. North. Always face north. I wonder if the northern peak checkpoint's up here somewhere. That's going to be annoying if it is. Oh well. I don't know how we're going to do that. May not be able to do that for the moment. Let's keep going down though and see if we can get to the drainage pit. As you can see, I don't really know where I'm going at the moment, because you're going around in circles. It makes it much, much harder. But I reckon the drainage pit, by its name, is going to be down the bottom in the pit. Remember, that's where we came when we were with the little one, so I reckon it's going to be over there somewhere. So that'll just leave us with the northern peak to find. So that's not bad, we're doing alright. Just got to work out how to get to the northern peak. Right, so that's the drainage pit. So now I've just got to get to the northern peak. I'm just going to turn the engine off for a second. So the northern peak, yeah, it's going to be up here somewhere. So I just don't know how I'm supposed to get there, because there's no roads leading you up to here. And when there's no roads, that makes it a bit tricky. She's probably in here somewhere, I reckon. I don't know that I really feel like coming down there. I could come along here maybe. Maybe that's it. Come along there like that. Boy, oh boy, that's pretty horrid. Seriously? Is that where you want me to go? Pretty awful, if you ask me. Can't say I like it. Alright, well, anyway, we'll come back out of here anyway. It's a pity we couldn't find that one actually, because we're running out of time rapidly. It would have been nice to at least have got one of the seismic jobs done. And obviously this is done to be tricky. So I don't know if there's an easier way up and out of here than the way we came. Don't think so. So watch those mounds that you don't cut over them. And we're running out of fuel. About half. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Yes, it's definitely this way. A bit difficult. Find your way over the big rocks. This is up there somewhere. I don't see how we can get up there very easily. We'll push on and have a bit of a think about it as we go. I'll have to do a bit of research, find out if someone else has done it. Hopefully it won't be too nasty to the Tayga. Now I could go along there. Can I go along there? Let's have a look at that. Right, so I obviously can get up there. Maybe that's where I can go. Oh, what time is it? 7:25. What's the chance of this ending in tears? Pretty high, I would have thought. And of course I'm probably going up here and then we'll find that it's the wrong way anyway. Gotta love the Tayga though. We're definitely getting closer now. 102, that's an awfully long way still. 54, 70, 60. Probably a layer too low again. At least it proves you can traverse these. 6, 31, 28, 23, 21, 20. Very, very close. Where are we? Is it there? Or is it... Jeepers creepers, I have no idea. Well, at least I got to where I thought it might have been, but it isn't there, so let's see if we can sneak along the bottom. Chance of falling off the cliff, fairly high. 17, 16. 15, 16, so we're getting further away. Okay, so either... No, it can't be up there, that doesn't make sense. Can it be down there, where that thing is? And if so, how do I get to it? Along there. See, now you can see there's a bit of stubbornness getting into this. So if I come down here, turn around very carefully. I know it's already 8 o'clock, but I'm not going to stop now. Not when we're so close. Brakes, brakes. I'm going backwards. Oh my god. What the hell is that, truck? So basically I had the brakes, I had the reverse, I was in reverse. And yet it wasn't even either braking nor going in reverse. No winches. So we're pretty stuck. Alright, well, there you go. That shows you what an idiot I am. Should have stopped while I was ahead. But we didn't. So I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. I will probably fall off. Because I just don't think I've got much option. I could bring another truck. Maybe that's a better option. But we will work it out tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Left us on a bit of a cliffhanger. How about that? Left us on a cliffhanger. We'll leave it for that for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, you'll have to come back and see how we fare tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.